Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're watching the 100. This episode 6 of the 6th season. Yes, halfway through pretty much, and I can't wait to see obviously what we have in store for us today. But if you'd like to watch today's full episode, it is available for free in the link in the description below. Just click on it, put the password in, and enjoy. It's a very interesting start to the season. You know, we're on a new planet, Planet Alpha, new people, and obviously they are using chips by Ali again, mate. Very interesting stuff. This time though, it's not being used to control the world to go to the City of Light. No, mate, it's to harvest minds and recreate obviously the person that he previously was once in a better body, advanced into the future. So here we see Josephine, the girl that was killed in the first episode by her dad, be put into Clark's body, and now she's rocking obviously in a new world with the same obviously mind but a new appearance. It's interesting because straight away you could see different mannerisms and the way that he was acting. She was writing with her right hand when it's clear. If you've been watching the show, you can see Clark writes with her left hand, and even Abby's picked up on that as well, and she mentioned it. We also seen other people talking to her, and she's kind of like not understanding, you know, the tree crew, you know, language. She's letting Maddie go to school when previously she didn't want her to do that because of obviously concerns that people could find out who she is. And consistently all episode they've been and season trying to find out how many more night bleeders that they've got. They obviously know Clark's one of them, but they don't know Maddie is, until John obviously revealed it here in today's episode. Basically they was talking, they were saying it. Actually, I don't even know if it was John that was saying it. They went and found the lab, didn't they, when they've done the procedure on Clark to put Josephine's obviously implant into her head. They watched tapes of when the first one happened, and obviously, you know, Gabriel was the guy that dated Josephine in the first episode, done the procedure here in the last episode, and obviously is the one that's on the outside, the grey-haired man that they're trying to find as well. So it's very interesting how he's left Sanctum and gone over here. Don't know what's happened with them, what risk been caused, and why he's obviously trying to take the night bleeders. Maybe he's thinking in his head that immortality is not a true thing. People shouldn't be able to do that. Now, like I said, they mentioned about Gaia, mentioned about Madi, and she had to go and flee and get her and protect her, obviously because they know that this is a threat now, that they take the night bleeders and implant them with these chips, and that is a bit of information that Josie's acquired. She's took a stem and put it in a pocket, hasn't she? And she's gone with her. Now, obviously, Bellamy's gone, he's speaking to her, he's tried to talk to her in, you know, in trickery, and she didn't understand it. She's hit him with a jab, he's knocked him down. She's obviously told him that I am actually Josephine, Clark's dead now. I've took her mind, you know what I mean? She's, my mum and dad have killed her, I'm the new host. And again, she wants to use the information that she acquired this time off Murphy when he was saying that Clark was fashioned and created by Abby in a lab. And, you know, she's like, yes, mate, if I can utilise this information, we could get her, we can use the transfer, we can create our own night bleeders, and then we can have an infinite supply of hosts that we can transfer our minds to and pretty much never ever die. Very, very exciting, mate. Dialza as well, she's with Octavia. They've been chasing one of the guys that they was trying to kill. He ended up standing in like quicksand, let's call it. It was sinking just when a wave was about to come in. I don't even know what was going on. It was like the gas. Literally, this time it was like the gas from season 1, where it was going to burn them. You know, the guy through the rope who let Octavia run free last episode, and Dialza pulled herself out of it. I don't know where she hid before it hit, because obviously all the trees burnt, mate, and everything turned to ash. Octavia ducked underneath like the sand pretty much, and Dialza had to come on, smash her through and break her out of it. And she was like, yes, mate, so you do actually want to live. Kind of been acting like you want to die, but you decided to obviously save yourself, and I'm all for it. Let's go after this guy. Let's go find Gabriel. Let's go back to camp. But they don't know what's happening, so it's going to be interesting. Can't wait to find out. Thanks for checking out today's episode. If you do enjoy it, please smash like. Really helps out. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, let's jump into today's episode.
Abby made me pump Antari's heart with my bare hands so her brain wouldn't melt.
Kind of badass, if you ask me.
I didn't. Well, even gods need to sleep. Why don't you, by the way?
Sleeplessness is common the first few nights in a new house. Now wake up and show me how to be Clark enough to fool her mother. Yeah.
When you want to sprinkle in some shame.
Addiction.
Jokes.
Inspiration.
Clark in Mount Weather. Fairly awesome, by the way.
Yeah, unless you got in her way. Okay, you've softened the ground. Take the kill shot.
Daddy. Up. Easy killer. First, you get me past Abby, and then I wipe my friends.
You don't interrupt her when she's communing with the commanders, not even SHEIDHEDA.
Not I drain you, she's down.
He's getting too strong.
Maddie,
Mama,
wake
you
up.
need help.
Hey, wake up. It was just a nightmare, okay?
It was a memory.
You know that's not true.
Get some rest. We should go.
Yeah, you're right, you should.
Shut up. Start again.
I want to see this Dark Commander come to fruition and dominate. Yes, mate, that's fucking well good. Yo, I'm a big fan, me. Have we stepped in like a supernatural world? Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like we're stepping into kind of the supernaturally type. And I'm all for it. Big fan of supernatural shows. Clearly, my channel has pretty much dominated on it. All the Vampire Diaries, all the originals, all the Teen Wolves. Do you know what I mean? I should venture out into more of them as well. I'm game for it. All of Legacies, you know what I mean? Give us a bit of supernatural stuff going on. I would love to see it. So, anyway.
Mori Raven. Hey, where's Bellamy?
Why, what's wrong?
We ran into Jordan. Is it true? They're immortal.
We stay and learn as much from them as we can so we can build our own compound. Bellamy's out scouting the location as we speak.
Clark, you expect us to continue to play nice? We do still need Riker to tell us how to bend the radiation field. No, I'll figure it out myself.
I know this is hard, but we've all done things that we're not proud of to survive.
I haven't. I'm going after Bellamy.
It's a walk, man. She walks with like a hunching.
Problem?
Yeah, of course she is, mate.
I'll send Jade to keep an eye on her.
You don't get it. If Bellamy knows that Clark is dead, then all of this is for nothing. You may as well just kill us all now.
I was thinking of giving you till second moon. You have until then to get him on the side of the angels.
Hey, they've done well there.
Tried to offer me a deal. We agree not to retaliate. They help us build our compound.
She cared about you, Murphy. She cared about all of us. And she would never let us die here. We don't need them to help us build our own compound. We kill them all, and we take theirs.
I said that in episode 1, didn't I, mate? As soon as Clark sat down and he said that you're not welcome here, I said, I put it all on the table right here. You're not letting us take this land, mate. We're coming for you. Don't mean we're going to take it, but we're going to die either acquiring this land or we're going to die trying to take it from you. I literally said that in the first episode. I'd love to see it here. You know, Octavia turns back to camp and Bellamy's the one that's now Blood Rainer. Do you know what I mean?
What if it's another trap?
You don't trap something you think is already dead. Drop it. Move.
Is that goo thing infected her? Oh wow, look at her hand.
It's spreading.
I can help her. Not at the point of a gun. As medicine, get it, we need to go back to the place where it happened.
Then you're taking me to the old man or you're dead.
All right, so you're looking for Gabriel.
So we are.
I promise you.
40 Vestal virgins and a side dish of none of your damn business.
You love it or you hate it, she's still
Fail
hectic.
the radiation through a spatial light modulated with calculated phase variation. Did I miss something?
I did.
How long have you known?
I need to get this done as fast as I can so I can get the hell out of here. You know, as someone who's lived with pain for longer than I can remember, I can get wanting a new body. So I'm gonna murder someone else for it.
We don't force people.
Raise them from birth to believe you're God, so they sacrifice themselves willingly for the greater glory of you. Of course, Delilah wasn't just a barmaid, was she? She was a daughter and a friend.
I was just a kid. Russell killed us in the first Red Sun, not long after this was taken. I didn't ask to be resurrected.
How old were you when you snatched this one?
206.
Right, that's why when you call it the 9th, that's the 9th host. Wow.
Please, mercy.
Echo can kill him, she'll be able to.
Stop! No. But he chose this path. You can do this.
Join me.
I would, but I have another charge.
Why is he there?
I said no!
You go and play stale, dog.
I mean, that woman, right, I would never, ever believe was beating Echo in a fight. All I've seen from her, she's terrible. Like, literally, she's terrible. Everything that she tried to do, she's lost that. And there was no way I would believe she was strong enough to out-battle, you know, her in a fight. She's literally so strong, Echo. Like, she even defeated Octavia. Do you know what I mean? So, like, if she was to lose, it'd be either an arrow, a shot, somebody from a direction, or just a big epic scrap where it's back and forth consistently until somebody's tired. Not just like that person turn up with like a little spear stick and that's going to stop her from doing anything.
Save your energy. You're gonna need it.
Another war, is that really what Clark would want? Somehow I don't think risking all of our lives for revenge is a step in the right direction.
Why aren't you restrained like me?
I don't know.
Why are you really here, Murphy?
I'm here to convince you to take the deal.
What did you see when you died, Murphy?
I want to know
tried
that.
save my own ass, but I'm also saving yours just like I did during the Red Sun. If you don't take this deal, Josephine will kill you.
Then let her try. Monty would be ashamed of you.
Or maybe he'd see that this is how we do better. I'll do my best to make sure they only kill you.
So you're looking for redemption by helping Russell kill Gabriel. I can offer you a better way.
Screw redemption.
Did Russell tell you your child will be considered worthless? She'll clean toilets or volunteer to die as a guard or tend to the dead.
At least she'll be alive.
Explain Octavia. You know what I think? I think you don't want her to end up in the same page of history books as you.
Teresa?
That's mad, that, innit? Octavia would need loads of that, wouldn't she? She needs to dip her hand all the way into it. That's crazy, that, actually. You know, what he was saying there is true. You know what I mean? He's promised your kid a life, yeah, but she won't have a good one. Like, I'm not saying that you have a better one on the outside, but you're only doing this because you're thinking that's a way of your child to survive. Do you know what I mean? But maybe there's a better way. Listen to every side. We still haven't had Gabriel's side yet. We've just been told that, yeah, we are, what is it now? Like, he's gone through it and he's seen the error of his ways and he's decided that mortality, do you know what I mean, is what everybody should be going through. Being a god and being able to jump bodies is not the right way, and that's why he's kind of left that cause.
Soon he'll be everywhere.
You won't be alone. According to this, there's a dream space in the flame where you can summon the other commanders.
Flamonde like Aishona. And I like Flamonde.
Flamonde like Aishona. And I like Flamonde. We're on Emonoda Hera.
You see that? Getting now nowhere. See that? Don't trona. I done. Fragment. You shoot that back now.
Flamonde like Aishona. And I like Flamonde. Let me go.
We're not through. The restraint is to protect you in case he breaks through.
Where's Indra? I can't believe she's not in this season.
What if I told you the Primes had a way to save Kate? You'd have to turn him into a Nightblood first.
That's actually smart.
Miracle of Sanctum. It really is a miracle.
His mind is gonna go in another person's body.
We survived. Now we get our humanity back. If the Primes can make Nightblood, then they can bring back all of them at once. And people would love you for it.
That doesn't sound like you, Clark.
And this isn't just about you. We need him more than ever. If he could negotiate peace in Polis, then he can save us here and now. I know you blame yourself, and I know you blame your addiction. I'm afraid of what will happen to you if you lose him too. I'll do it.
She's doing all right, Clark, you know, she's doing all right, but in certain situations she is messing up as well. And like me, if I was living in a world where I knew that people could be reincarnating into different bodies, yeah, I would be always on edge trying to figure out, hang on, mate, do you know what I mean? Like, that doesn't add up. That doesn't sound like you. You wouldn't use that word. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of things that she's saying that I feel like don't fit Clark's and the way she's expressing stuff. But then again, I don't know, if somebody's hitting you with loads of information that's also true, like Mount Weather, like the dad, like Kane, you know what I mean, like the addiction, then you're gonna think, oh, well, they know quite a lot, do you know what I mean? So that'll probably push past the little things that he's like, hang on, do you know what I'm saying?
Let me just erase them forever.
I've done my job. Abby will show us how to make Nightblood, but only if we bring her lover back. So we either die in these bodies, or we wipe the lees and live forever. We'll have the genetic pick of the litter.
Thank you for your sacrifice.
Josephine does seem like a proper bitch though, doesn't she? Like, I think so anyway.
Hey, don't touch that.
I'm trying to work. Turn it off.
How do you make something beautiful seem so profane?
Newsflash, keeping a gift from somebody whose body you stole is profane.
Abby needs you. She needs to get up to the mothership ASAP.
Is this your last body?
Yeah, didn't think so.
Went to the spot we chose for our settlement. Bellamy wasn't there. Where is he?
Cut me loose. My eyes. I can feel them. Under my skin.
No one knew I was coming out here except for my people. The Primes knew she was a Nightblood. Oh my god, that's not Clark. If Bellamy is dead, slit your master's throat.
He's not dead. He has until second moon.
Thank you for being truthful. I'll come back for you if I'm in time.
I'm surprised that she's actually took her up me. Like, they've not had a good relationship all season, Abby and Raven.
Why are you here?
Because we're both struggling to live with this. You went to my father?
I take big swings.
Have you become so callous to the feelings of others that you don't remember what it's like to lose someone you love?
I think we can trust him.
Do you know?
You can. Can't bring your friend back. Can guarantee safety for the rest of your people.
Abby's showing them how to make nightblood.
She doesn't know that her daughter is dead.
You really want them to kill all of us? Just think.
Josephine!
Bella, don't do this!
If killing him is what you need, then do it. But let the violence end here.
Oh, mate. A few big swings was thrown there, wasn't there?
It sped up my healing. Why is it slowing hers?
I suppose it's because you don't heal old age.
You said it would cure her.
Actually, I said it might.
Cut it off.
Yeah, I was gonna say, she's cut her arm off.
I want to try something. Let it scrape against the border. Take a look. A logarithmic spiral. The shape of the anomaly.
What does it mean?
That's not just a tremor. It's a message. The anomaly's calling you. Just like it called me.
I guess we better see what the hell this anomaly wants.
Don't know what's going on there, but I mean, again, I think it's pretty interesting.
Bellamy, what's going on?
Clark's dead.
They proper gone in all this Clark death thing.
So when do we attack?
We don't. We do what Clark would have done. We survive.
To be fair, I'd kill Josephine. That's what I would do, but
I have something to tell you.
I want Maddie to step up, man. Like, why have we got her character if she's not going to be utilised? I know we're only 6 episodes in. Still hope.
This is your fault.
I know you're upset.
Upset? They killed her.
But if revenge leads to
No
war...
more lessons.
No.
No! As your commander, you are hereby banished.
Where's she banished to? Because she can still live in this land.
Shut up. Tell I had a flag imo opogeda.
That is better. That's what I want, mate. She's too chill. Look, she's loving it. Like, no consequence. And Clark's inside the mind. I said it. I literally said that exact same thing last episode. No joke. In the outro or whatever, I was saying, in the Vampire Diaries we've had it. I know I keep saying it, but when you got something that you can compare something to, you have to. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're comparing phones, yeah, talk about Android, talk about Apple. They're both phones, both similarities, both got cameras, technology apps. It's here, again, the only other way I can compare somebody being taken over in a body and a host is to a Vampire Diaries episode where it's happened before, where one character's been gone and the other one's still in the head and they're still there. No matter how much they push them back, you can still bring them to the front, and it's fighting. It's a self-conscious thing. And like, as the episodes go forward, Clark Griffin's going to get stronger and Josephine will end up getting weaker, and you'll see flickers and glimmers poking through. And this is where it be getting interesting, because then obviously what the true Clark wants, they feel like that's what Clark would want, sit here and kind of like accept it and go for it. But I don't know, man. I actually don't know. I am on the side of Maddie. You gotta go and kill everybody. Like, Clark would be the first person, Josephine, that I would kill. So for example, yeah, if somebody come now and hijacked my mum and infiltrated her body with somebody else's, I would be, if I had to kill somebody in the world, so if I had to pick somebody to kill, I would kill my mum. Like, I would. I'd be like, you killed her already and you think you can walk around free in that body? Get killed, mate. Clark would be prime target numero uno in my to kill list if I was Maddie, because it's like, it's basically, it's if I can't have it, nobody can. And I know that is in different situations selfish. Do you know what I mean? It really is selfish. Like, if you compare that to Octavia last season, do you know what I mean? Like, basically it was like, if I can't have you know, this, then nobody can. Burns all the food down. Do you know what I mean? Because she wanted her war and they wanted maybe a possibility of something different. She took it out. Do you know what I mean? Give them one option. So I do think it's interesting. Murphy's got 2 chips, one for him, one for Amora. Don't know if she's going for it or whatnot. I'm surprised again that Abby has managed to just get Raven to take her up. Every time we see them encounter each other this season, she's been cold shouldering her. She's been mad. She's not happy in the situations that she's put her in. And now, obviously, she's taking her up to fashion more Nightblood so that it can disperse it around here in camp. I know that they don't think Clark's dead, and I don't know if they know if the true... Well, they do know the true reason, but again, I'm surprised. Raven knows that she's going up there to create more Nightblood. And Raven knows that they use this Nightblood to body jump. She's fuming at that guy for obviously taking his 12-1. So again, do you know what I mean? Not like I'm hating it. I just think it's interesting. Some of the things that happen in countering each other sometimes don't make total sense. But it is good and it is interesting. And again, we still haven't seen Gabriel, but we have seen Octavia. Her arm is deteriorating. She looks like an old woman. But I have no idea what this symbol thing is that they've drawn. But he's got one on his chest. She's got one in the book. No idea what that is, but again, very interesting stuff that's going on, and I can't wait to find out. Okay, that's going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks so much for checking out the channel today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Common knowledge. Everybody kind of knows now that Clark's dead. They know that it's Josephine. She's still walking, chilling. She's too smug, mate. She actually is proper smug. Very good, though. Great acting from Clark. Is she called Eliza Taylor? Whatever her name is? The actress, she does need some appreciation. She's doing really well. Messing up in certain situations where it makes me think, you know, how have you not clocked on it's not Clark, but now it's in the air. Love is in the air. Well, you know, Abby doesn't know that it's not actually Clark, and she's going up there to create this Nightblood, which they will try to use themselves to obviously make themselves immortal. It's like the cream and the pick of the crops, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll have that one there. It's going to be a tall, muscly, athletic person. Very good. You can have that old granny there. You're not really good as me, you know, take that crap body. I'm having the peak, the best ones, you know what I mean? They could choose whoever they want, you know what I mean? He was buzzing that Clark's body here was good, you know, fit, you know, young woman, able to obviously last for years, mate, literally. You know, I don't know how old other people are, but if you looked at the one that she killed, she was old, you know what I mean? If you look at Clark, she's young and she's obviously athletic, and she can obviously be in this house for ages, mate, until you can start seeing some deterioration and some obviously health effects and weaknesses. So that one, again, I can't really blame them for taking Clark. It was the option that they had on the table and they took it. But now here, MADI, she's being kind of manipulated by this this previous commander, the Dark One. She's banished GAIA, which I think is really interesting, actually, because I don't think GAIA's been that bad. You know, earlier on when she was first introduced, I wasn't a big fan. Now I'm not really too bothered about her. I do feel like she cares heavily about the Flame, and whatever she was doing was trying to benefit MADI and help her move forward. She was trying to get her to, you know, like push him away and kind of like, you know, bring all the good commanders to the front. And she's putting her through training and practicing, and she's trying to help her meditate and stuff. So I don't think GAIA's been that bad. And banishing her, it's interesting because, like, last time when you banished, you had to go away. Now, mate, you can still stay in this camp. You could still stay here on Planet Alpha inside of, you know, the radiation sort of bubble thing. There's no one really to banish her away from. Everybody else of her people anyway is on the ship. Do you know what I'm saying? She needs to go and wake them and bring them down. She needs an army. She needs to attack. But it's going to be exciting to see because obviously, you know, quite a lot of stuff is going on. If you put it down here, you know, you've got the Jordan storyline trying to get obviously his girlfriend Delilah back and see what's going on there. You've got Murphy trying to be immortal. Do you know what I mean? You've got Bellamy, and now he's trying to come with the acceptance of Clark dying and obviously living here, thinking that she would have adapted to this world. But then again, you've got his girlfriend, do you know what I mean? And more, what is it now? Echo here. I don't feel like she feels the same way. She's a proper warrior. She'll fight. I think she'll get behind Hyder. Do you know what I mean? I think that she'll go through with the battle. If she says jump, she'll go forward. Then it might cause a conflict between them. Another thing that's really interesting is Octavia. Her health's deteriorating rapidly, isn't it? In her arm, she's gone into that thing. She's come out. Her health's not good. She's got the shakes. It looked like she was going to cut her arm off, but then she's ended up drawing this symbol. Now this guy's talking about this and that, and we got the same. And you know, you've been chosen or something. Got to find out where Gabriel is. What's he doing? Do you know what I mean? Like, loads of stuff is going on. Very good. I like it when there's so much things going on. You can focus heavily on one, next episode heavily on another. Keep progressing forward like that. You can introduce everybody into it. The only thing that I'm going to say negatively is where's Indra? I love Indra, think she's a key asset, great fighter, need her back for the commander, need her back obviously for MADI marching forward, and just need her back in general. She's just a great character, and I don't know why her and Kane have not been utilised enough. I know Kane's got injured and all that, but let's just get him back in. I like people that we've seen from the past, from the start, being in it consistently, even if it's a recurring thing here and there. I need familiar faces. I do. I love it. But I do like the spice up with Clark and how obviously her mannerisms changed. We double down in that she's dead and now obviously Josephine's alive. So finishing off this season and moving into the final one, what's going to happen, mate? Do you know what I'm saying? We can still see her flickering in the mind. She's woke up back in her old gear, in her old room, where she's drawn a thing in the first episode on the floor. There's pictures on the wall. Do you know what I mean? And it is obviously Clark of the past with the grey top. And now she's going to be fighting to pull herself forward, as Josephine's going to be fighting to suppress her down. So I can't wait to see what happens. Thanks for checking out today's episode. If you did enjoy it, please smash like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.